Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kobo Sports Room, where we talk about transfers, football, update, preview, and review, player profile. We do interviews too, and fans' perspective. So if you are here, click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell, follow us on our social media platform. Today is your transfer update, a transfer zone video. We have a couple of players we are here to talk about. Madueke has moved to Arsenal. Luiz Diaz and Bayern Munich we'll talk about here. Rashford to FC Barcelona. It is cooking and it is, it is hot on the transfer market. We'll also talk about here. And Kudus, Mohamed Kudus, the Ghanaian, star boy, the Ghanaian winger, has also made a move to Tottenham Hotspur. So click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell. Let's get straight into the video. So we are starting with Madueke. I've seen a couple of Arsenal fans, not even couple, a lot of Arsenal fans are, they are not happy about the fact that Chelsea sold Madueke to them. And then when you ask the Arsenal fans, they will tell you the valuation doesn't make sense. What is the valuation of Madueke? 52 million pounds sterling for Madueke. As a matter of fact, according to Sky Sport, it is 48 million pounds initial fee plus 4 million add-ons, making it 52 million pounds for Madueke from Chelsea to Arsenal. He's in a flight right now and he's moving from US to London to have his, his medicals to become a new Arsenal winger. Now, Madueke coming to Arsenal. I'll be very honest with you. I'm a Chelsea fan, all right? So when I sit here, I don't, talk with sentiment. I talk the fact, I talk with fact. So let me tell you what you need to, know before Madueke come to Arsenal. Madueke is not that bad player. He's not that bad. Obviously, I'm happy that he's, out of Chelsea, but it doesn't mean that he is bad. Madueke is not that bad of a player, right? Even though, I kind of agree with you guys when you say 52 million, 50 million is not, the valuation. I think that Madueke should go for 45 million. That's what I think. But I mean, it's transfer. So 52 million or 50 million, that's okay. You pay that. That is, on your directors, and that is not on Chelsea directors, because they would do everything in their position, on their power, to get more money for Madueke. Of course, obviously, he has, a lot of experience, 2 seasons in the Premier League. So they will do everything possible to get more money for them. So it is on your directors to also negotiate to bring the price down. But as a Chelsea fan, how do I see Madueke? He's not that bad player. That is one. 2, I think that he needs to improve in his mentality, because Madueke, sometimes very, very, very brilliant player, very good, very, very fantastic right winger. But on some occasions too, he plays like a 12-year-old kid. That is Madueke. He's very good, but sometimes he plays like a 12-year-old kid. And it's like he has this I don't care, nonchalant attitude in him. Madueke can get a ball, waste a big chance, and he will be laughing. So if you are an Arsenal fan or if you are a Chelsea fan and you watch Madueke do that, you'll be like, this guy, is he really serious to hit the top level? So that is one thing, or that's one flaw about Madueke's game that I think he needs to improve. Now, 2, he needs to know that he's playing a bigger club, because from Chelsea to Arsenal, obviously Arsenal is also a big club, even though Arsenal is not that big more than Chelsea, but Arsenal is also a big club and they are competing for the Premier League. So he needs to know that I am also moving to a big club and then I need to meet expectation. Madueke doesn't care about any expectation you have set for him. He plays his football. But a player on that particular level, 52 million player on that particular level, you need to know that there is something at stake. He plays like there is nothing at stake. So that is some of the flaws in Madueke's game. But aside everything, he's a very good player, and then I think he will do well in Arsenal. I am not wishing bad on Madueke as he's moving to Arsenal, but I think that he will do well in Arsenal. So Arsenal fans, relax, because if you are being too honest, Martinelli is not that good of a winger. He's not that brilliant of a winger, and you know that. So relax for Madueke, and let's see, wait for him to come, and let's see what he has to offer. Now let's move to Luiz Diaz. Bayern Munich with Luiz Diaz. Obviously, they lost, or Nico Williams extended as, Athletic Bilbao player. So they have shifted their attention to Luiz Diaz. Barcelona, I don't think, can pay for Luiz Diaz, or they can even register Luiz Diaz. So it is Bayern Munich for Luiz Diaz. Bayern Munich have, sent their first bid to Liverpool to, purchase the signature of Luiz Diaz. Now, the official bid Bayern Munich sent was 52 million, according to, Christian Falk, CF Bayern, in Germany. He works for Bild Sport. Big shout out to him, very, very top journalist, or very top German journalist. So according to Christian Falk, Bayern Munich has submitted 52 million euros bid to, purchase Luiz Diaz from Liverpool. But I think Liverpool will reject that. That is what I think. Obviously, Luiz Diaz is also a very, very top, winger, and then I think that he's good, and then I think he's more than 52 million, euros. Because even Noni Madueke is going for 52 million pounds, how much more Luiz Diaz? I think that Luiz Diaz is a better winger than Noni Madueke. So even if Noni Madueke is going for 52 million pounds, then it means that Luiz Diaz should be around 60 million euros or 62 million euros. Even Gettens is even going for 61 million. So Christian Falk is saying that 52 million euros bid in for Luiz Diaz. Liverpool fans, what do you think? I think Luiz Diaz will help Bayern Munich, because obviously he needs the money. He is a Colombian guy and he needs the money. He takes 55,000 pounds per week in Liverpool. Liverpool, the mafia, Luiz Diaz. So Luiz Diaz want to get more money because he's a Colombian and he's growing. He's going to hitting his 28 years. And Charlie Colombian, he forget money. Also, yes, it can be yes, and all the share the bush for you understand. So Luiz Diaz to Bayern Munich is also hot on the market. I don't think Barcelona will come back again. Now, talking about Barcelona, since they are not going in for Luiz Diaz, Marcus Rashford is, a player Barcelona are going in hard for. Marcus Rashford, it is going to cost them 40 million pounds. So that's like around 55 million, 54 million euros. So that is how much it is going to cost them, 40 million pounds for Marcus Rashford. That is the money Manchester United will be willing to accept for Marcus Rashford from Manchester United to any club, any other club that he would love to move to. But Rashford's salary is also an issue. According to reports, he is willing to, take a pay cut to come and play for FC Barcelona. So let's see what will happen. Hansi Flick has, given his green light for the signing of Marcus Rashford. So Barcelona fans, from Nico Williams to Rashford, what do you think? Drop all your comment down below. Barcelona needs a left winger. So obviously, and Ansu Fati is also gone. All these guys are going. So obviously, I think it will be a good deal for them. I think, Rashford is a very, very good player. I don't know why people are looking, or teams are finding it very difficult to, pay 40 million pounds for Rashford. Even Noni Madueke is going for 52 million. So Rashford 40 million, it is, a bargain for whichever club that will come in for Rashford. So that is what we have on Barcelona. And then Rashford. Now Kudus, Mohamed Kudus to Tottenham Hotspur. I told you that I would want Kudus in Chelsea. But if Kudus is going to Tottenham Hotspur, I would love it because he will get more playing time. He is going to a bigger club and he is playing the Champions League. And Tottenham is also a decent big club in England. So if Kudus is going to Tottenham Hotspur, it is full support without any sentiment for Kudus. So the star boy from Ghana, the Ghanaian star, is going to, he has been confirmed as a Tottenham Hotspur player. And then, his teammates are reacted so well. I saw Madders on IG. I saw Pedro Porro's comment on IG. I also saw Richarlison, comment on IG. And so they are reacting, so well towards Mohamed Kudus. 55 million pounds, sterling deal for Mohamed Kudus to Tottenham Hotspur. Now, big shout out to Wolf management, because in his contract it was 85 million release clause. That is pounds for Mohamed Kudus, but they have been able to trim the 85 million to 55 million, and Mohamed Kudus has gotten his, move to Tottenham Hotspur, a bigger club than West Ham. So big shout outs to Wolf management, and I think that every player should get a top management. Tali, a busiafono, a beboa up to a certain extent, but it wouldn't help you hit the top. So every player, every player, especially the African players, should get a top management, and I think that going forward it is going to help them. So big shout outs to Roof Management. They have been able to secure a deal for our star boy to move from West Ham to Tottenham Hotspur. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the video. Drop all your comment down below. Let me know your comment. What do you think about Noni Madueke? What do you think about Luiz Diaz to Bayern Munich? What do you think about Kudus to Tottenham Hotspur? And then finally, Rashford to Barcelona. So click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for your time. Take care of yourselves and peace.